Hi, my name is Sonia and welcome to my vlog. Welcome to an absolutely beautiful, I'll give the stunning wide shot, a beautiful day in autumn in the Pacific Northwest. Look at the fall color. And I'm taking this opportunity to do the vlog right now because it's a dry day here in the Pacific Northwest, and in autumn that's not the most common. So I want to share with you the universal wisdom from the quantum healing hypnosis clients' higher selves. And it is the question that I'm asked sometimes from the clients when they come in and they have their list of questions that they want to ask when they're under hypnosis. And this is a question that I'm also asked sometimes from just regular students and private students, yoga students, and my bodywork clients who are becoming conscious, who are awakening. And I want to address this because this is also something that if you're in the spiritual world, you can also sometimes read about this online or hear about this on other channels that are relating to ascension and quantum healing and just spiritual topics in general. It has to do with two earths, ascending from 3D, third dimensional perception, into 5D, fifth dimensional perception, and the misconceptions, I want to say, around that. What is the new earth, or two earths, or living in two earths, and what is ascension? And so this month's clients, there were just enough clients who were asking this question, what is this new earth? And I've read about two earths. And another question that is on the same line that relates to this is, if I wake up fully, do I have to leave my loved ones behind? And when I first was awakening myself, really becoming fully conscious again, I also had some of that. I had a small amount of that fear of, I didn't want to leave my kids behind. I have 3 kids. I didn't want to leave them behind. My parents, I'm close with my parents. Didn't want to leave them behind. And my handful of people that I call friends, who are my loved ones, my soul family. And I really felt like the soul family were going to be jumping with me or moving with me. And, you know, and I knew that, I figured my kids would come with me too. So those are some of the fears that we can have, that the ego can have. So here are the couple of messages that came through from the clients' higher selves when they were under very deep hypnosis. Is two earths are energetic. It is two different perceptions, how we view things. So when we are viewing the world from 3D, duality, right and wrong, and separation, then we are living in a chaotic frequency and a survival frequency. We're living in different frequencies or different channels. And 3D is survival, a chaotic frequency which is not in alignment with our heart frequency. When we are living in 5D, we are living in self-love in the heart, which is the centered frequency, centered in our self, centered in our love. Self-centered is a wonderful thing. It has nothing to do with the ego. It's about being in love with yourself, and therefore you have all of this love to give. So that's what the higher selves all said about two earths and ascending is that then you perceive things from the heart and you take action from the heart, but it actually has to be practiced. We have to practice it because we have been practicing chaotic frequency, fight or flight, survival for so long that now we're coming into love, a love frequency. And also to answer the question of, will I leave my family behind when I just come into focusing on myself and my self-love and practicing being with myself? The answer coming from the higher selves is, you don't leave your family behind, because your family is you and you are them. The mind separates everything, but we're actually all love. Another higher self said this to that question: there are multiple of us. We are fractals, and we are multiplied. So there are different frequencies, there are different timelines, there are different channels, there are different us's. So if there's multiple of us, there's multiple of our family members. So when you come into a loving heart space, you come into a higher frequency. You also have higher frequency versions of your loved ones that you will align with more and actually be more intimate with them, because they are a higher frequency of the ones that you're with now. And I loved that. That was great. So now I want to put in my own perception on these two things. For me to get really deep clarity on living from 3D, which sometimes I do live in 3D because I work in a 3D world. I don't live in a 3D world, but I work in a 3D world. Therefore, I have to interact in the 3D world. When I am working, when I'm going to work, I have to be extra conscious in the moment to make the loving decisions. And when I don't, that puts me in a 3D perception, and I feel it immediately. I notice the changes in my body. I notice the changes in my physical world. And then when I come back into a loving heart space, which is 5D, I notice everything gets lighter. There's no time in that world. Everything feels like the endless now. I feel so much better, and I just want to stay in the 5D perception. I notice my body feels better. When I am in a 3D world of my workplace, I notice that my body feels heavier. I feel exhausted. When I come into 5D, I notice that I feel lighter and I don't need sleep. I also don't need much food. When I'm in 3D, I notice that I need to eat to get energy. When I'm in 5D, I notice I don't need to eat to get energy. The energy comes from within. That's walking two worlds, or living in two earths. It's all still looks like the same. I also notice that when I'm in a loving space, like I am right now, all of this color is here. And of course, the video doesn't do it justice. It's so beautiful. But all of this color is here. The greener is greener. This purple fuchsia, it's actually a little bit darker than what the video puts on. It's brighter. Everything feels brighter and lighter, and my body feels better. So I also attract more loving people when I am living from my heart space and from self-love. Another thing I want to add is, when you really come into self-love, you really understand that everyone is a reflection of you, and you actually have all of your loved ones within you. And you don't have the attachments to them. You don't want to grab onto anyone. You let them go. And guess what? They all come to you so easily. Even people who you're like, really? I don't really want you in my life. And they come in anyway. That was the funniest thing about becoming really fully conscious, was I noticed that, oh my gosh, everybody's right here. And if you don't have that exact person, you'll have an archetype version of them. It's awesome. So when I fully became conscious, my loneliness left. Before I became fully conscious, I was lonely. It's all these little things. So I would love to hear from those of you who are experiencing the difference between 3D perception and 5D perception. I would like for you to write down in the comments below what you are experiencing in walking two earths, living in two earths. What is it like for you? So that we can have a discussion on that. That'd be super cool. Let's see. If you would like to have a quantum healing hypnosis session with me, I am offering a 1-hour online only special. 1 hour just to start to get a feeling of QHH. If you think you can't afford a 4-hour session, or if you think it's too long, or if you think you cannot be hypnotized, the 1-hour quantum healing hypnosis session is perfect for you to start to get the feeling of it, because everyone can be hypnotized. Seriously, everybody can be hypnotized. Just watching this right now, you're hypnotized. So message me through my website, SoniaWilderWellness.com. I'll put it in the description box down below. Send me a message, and if you would like a 1-hour online only quantum healing hypnosis session, message me. Go to my website, you'll see the offering there. If you are ready for your 4-hour session, it's awesome. Message me, please. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and please share it with others that you know would really benefit from this. And if you've not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button and the gray bell for notifications of when I post. Right now it's about once a month. I'm so busy. It's just ridiculous how busy I am. So I'm trying to get to this once a month so that I can keep you all in tune with the energetic pulse of the world right now. Yeah, so my website, and please keep watching, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you so much, and I love you so much. Ciao for now.